I guess
I'm
that's
gonna go
how
put
you.
some of this fantasy fluff music in the house.
What is this? Life and death?
It's one of the orchestra notes. I guess
I'm
that's
gonna go
how
put
you.
some of this fantasy fluff. God, I
Also
made my house
tracks.
look not like garbage.
What is this? Life
Been
and
in here.
death?
Testing.
It's one of the orchestra notes. I guess
I'm
that's
gonna go
how
put
Wait,
some
is
of
this the?
fantasy
Is
fluff.
this
God, I
the
made my
Boja
house look
theme?
not like garbage.
Testing.
What is this? Life
Been
and
in
death?
here.
Wait, phone, Wi-Fi,
Testing.
donkey.
it's
Which
one
one?
of the orchestra notes. I guess
I'm
that's
gonna go
how
put
Wait,
some
is
of
this the?
How did you even know it was
God,
me?
I made my
Boja
house look
theme?
not like garbage.
What do you mean?
Testing.
What is
How'd
this?
you
Life
know I was
and
an
death?
MC? Wait, phone, Wi-Fi,
Test.
I'd seen your name.
It's
Which
one
one?
of the orchestra
Oh,
notes. I guess
Wait,
that's how
wait.
you.
did you see my? I'm confused. Well, where did you find me on Discord?
No, Box sent me a heads up saying you're looking for team.
Oh, because I was fucking raging. I was so
Yeah.
pissed off, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, I can
okay.
glamour plate now.
Were you raging at
I was
Sally's?
Dude,
Team?
no, not Sully's team. I'm in a different ultimate group, and I was just like fucking angry. I've been progging with them since like May and being like super fucking patient, but there's been so many issues, and I'm just like, I just like lost my mind.
Bro.
I even told Sally, I was like, yo, dude, I was like, I'm being as nice as I fucking can. I can't fucking do this anymore.
Bruh, it's
Like,
October.
bro,
You
you
have the
have,
patience of a saint.
dude, yeah, dude. I was like, fine. I don't know, dude. I don't want. Yeah, I'd rather not get into it. So that's why I finally just
It is
went
empty.
off.
I just bought it 3 weeks ago and been in Bosnia. I don't even have a bed.
Well, I was looking for one.
Oh,
Get
I'm
a
coming.
splinter.
Wait, is this Castrum? This is Castrum music.
Yep. I have an issue with these stairs. I can't walk up it.
What is PFP?
Profile pic.
pic. Boomer.
Like everyone looks like it's black and white, and then there's Tally and Eyes, which are just colored.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm not actually black and white, but it's close.
Wait. Don't kill.
Then don't hit ready.
I see a
Illy.
shade. Oh, there he is. I see color.
Okay,
I
am ready.
can't walk up. Mine has color.
Good, you have to jump, bro.
Yeah, I know. I try not to even look at you.
Do you jump at the last step of the flight of stairs in your house every time?
Hell yeah, I do. I
IRL.
don't have any stairs in my house.
Eh.
Oh, damn. Imagine having stairs.
No, right?
I need to decorate my.
They like don't have basements in this part of the world.
I'll pay someone $50 to decorate my house.
Yo, quick survey. Who has a basement?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I have
We
a
all
basement.
So
In real
that's
life
two?
or in game?
But
Is that
I'm
two?
also
Yeah.
renting a room, so like
Miasma, do you have a basement?
No.
it's not
You
my.
It was in San Francisco. Are you kidding?
That's what I was gonna say, because like
Nobody
they
is.
don't have
Yeah,
basements
no,
in
in the West Coast.
California, apparently.
No, we don't got no.
Apparently they don't have basements here in Idaho either. I don't know why.
There's the
Doesn't make
first
any
thing to go
sense.
to
Where are you
Squid.
supposed to put all your shit?
Wow.
Well, mine's underground, so
Just don't
Yeah,
have
I mean that's
it.
usually where a basement is.
some are 3-story with the basements like off ground, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
weird.
a
It's so weird.
they got like a door that leads out to a back porch.
bungalow.
Oh, I didn't put my FC food up. Oh well.
Wow.
I don't know, it's weird. Cause like there's winter here too. I thought maybe it was a winter thing, but like
Winter is
there's
coming?
winter here.
The reason we have an underground basement is because we live in tornado land. Midwest is tornado land, so got our basements.
It was just so cool.
Right.
Your basements are reinforced.
All right, let's talk about Protean 2 and basements.
Oh, look at the Discord. I post something that's pretty useful. Pretty much goes through the
Sure,
motion of Protean 2. I'm deleting this. I'm putting back the NATOs.
Just paste it in general so that Aaron can see it.
Up AP tornado.
I'll do A. So go
Comment, yeah, are you melee or are you ranged in this?
On melee.
You're melee still?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be ranged.
That's the work
okay.
consistent.
Oh, I can PC, I guess.
Where is
Would I
for
be
Protean
baiting it?
2,
No,
boss
bait
is
C north.
facing-
Like here?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
The boss is facing the middle or the open.
Boss is facing.
Right, that makes sense. Okay, that's what I was. Okay, then I'll go. Oh, can I go to C? That's what I do.
Yeah, you can take C then. I won't beat anything. That's fine.
Yeah. I'll just do C in the open on the open side. I can do open side, right?
You want to aim in more towards this side because there's going to be Proteans firing up this side.
Right. Yeah. That sounds right. Just get the layout down.
What it should be is you should have a tank on east and west, max melee, and then 2 of the melee are going to be firing this way.
Right this way.
Yeah, like towards this way. And then 1 person baits a tornado here, 1 person baits a tornado down south, like this way, and then I bait the tornado west, right here.
Wait, where do I go?
If you're a tornado,
not
you can
doing
bait it. You can
anything.
bait it. Oh,
I'm not a NATO. I'm a jerk off.
You can
I
just
do
go
nothing.
directly. You can go back into the directly south where we put the first ones, just outside of melee range.
Oh, okay. And then I just move in.
Or you can stay at one of the inner cardinals, like between, like here, because the
Which is
Proteans are going to be
safer?
firing directly. Well, Proteans are firing directly east-west, so probably like here-ish is safe.
Okay, sure.
Guardians are fine directly. Oh, you mean the ones coming from the boss? Yeah.
Yes.
So the hand will be going in between A and B, and Illy will be taking the boss to the open area, and then it's just going to be the same thing as the first mechanic.
It will. It'll generally. Well,
It was pretty close in our group, even before 375 here, but
Wait, for the ranged, are you?
okay, go to your initial position for your first Protean bait. It's just like phase 1. Boss is still facing B.
One stacks up here.
Yes.
Phase 1.
The only reason I'm not stacking there is because I'm moving to a baiting spot.
You stack up here.
So Miasma go into this spot.
Out. You go,
Goes out.
bait
So
out.
tornado people go to the bait spots.
Tornado.
Okay, so you'll be baiting the tornadoes. Tornado baits appear and the Proteans fire, I think, at the same time, right? First set?
Yes, they go off at the exact same time.
Okay. So, Protean people go to their Protean bait spots. And be like where you would be up against the boss, not in the tornado. So Aaron, like, move here. Nope,
That
you'll be
was-
hitting a tornado. You'll be hitting Miasma. You're on top of a tornado right now, Aaron. C is a tornado. Nope,
wanna
you don't wanna be
right
down here
where
either. You're gonna
Lapis
die.
is standing, Aaron. Right where Lapis
So-
is standing. You're gonna be close to the boss, in between the boss and the C puddle, but you're gonna be closer to the boss so that you bait the boss's Protean. So you're gonna take one of the first hits from the boss. So just make sure that you're on the left side of the boss, perfectly 90 degrees outside. There you go.
So, like, are you saying like around
No,
here?
right here, literally right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just
So
want to
that's
shoot
like
your.
that's in the boss practically.
Yeah,
what you're
you
saying?
want to be touching the boss's hitbox,
Fires.
but you want to be you want to shoot your Protean into the sea tornado.
Okay.
And okay, that's 2 baits. I see east-west. Who are the other 2 baits in the first one?
The
It's
other
tanks,
two
right?
that should be elite tower.
So, is Ellie gonna be standing there?
No. So Illy and Tally should be east-west. The 2 melee DPS
So
should
you want the
rotate up this
melee
way.
down
we're
there.
east. Okay, I always did this the same as Protean 1. I just like dodge and just chill and do nothing. Is that not the case anymore?
Is anyone going to
You
be in
could,
this
you could-
corner?
Yes, there's a tornado firing this way.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't send a cleave this way.
Oh.
Should send it directly at C. Would be fine. Just as close as you can to the
And
boss.
then that tank, what I normally do is I come up and fire one here, and then the tank usually goes back down here to get out of the rate or whatever. It
I
works.
don't. Yeah, do I have to?
Illy, you can fire Illy when after your initial one goes off. If you want, you can run straight through the boss.
Okay.
And then you can just shoot yours directly south. Tally, if you want to, you can either be right here above Aaron, between Aaron and.
Don't. That's way too sketched down here.
Be down.
So, is there going to be a...
Ari is going to be here. I'm baiting A this way. shooting up towards Ari. Ren is going to be on B, shooting towards C, and Yasma is going to be on C, shooting.
No, I don't shoot towards C. I shoot directly Cardinal. So this way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I'm not
Okay,
shooting at you either. I'm shooting B direction, but it's going out of C.
Right. And that's
But for the sake of argument here, if you want to put it this way, your tanks can either be here and it's not tight at all, or your melee can move down, but if they're going to move down, they have to be watching out for miasma. So if your melee are going to go down, then one melee has to be almost directly south, the other melee has to be southeast, one can be east, and one
like
can be
south,
west.
southeast, southwest.
Yes.
So am I just going south?
Yeah, couldn't you technically do one firing east, one firing south, one firing this way, and then one firing...
Southeast and then one
Yeah, and then one
east.
firing, yeah, east, yeah. And then this Protean, or this Tornado can bait down south, yeah, from A.
What I don't remember is, what do I do after I bait over here? Do I run
After
back
you
in?
run back in, and you're going to take the...
Second Protean.
You're going to take... Yeah, you're going to take your Protean, so
Right.
you can go directly west. I believe.
Okay.
So
Right at-
between
okay.
Boss and C, yeah.
Or, yeah, wherever.
So, yes, the people that are baiting the first Tornadoes are basically going to bait a Tornado, move out of it, and run into the boss's hitbox to bait a Protean, and then they are done. That is all you will do. The first Proteans will take the first Protean. They will dodge out. They have to take the second Tornado, which fires at them. Or some people have to. Because they take two. Because the debuff falls off.
I vote go through the motions, everyone. So, beginning of the thing, everyone stacks up,
Stack up.
and then cascade happens. Healers are annoying. Next thing that happens is that melees need to take close Proteans. So melees
Well,
go take
the
close
Protean, the first Protean baits go off. So move to your first spot after the Proteans bait on you. Because the first ones you do not get hit by. You just bait them.
Wait,
I
what?
can give you a little more room
Yes,
comment.
so you're baiting a Protean to
I'll have
start,
more
but you
room.
don't get hit by that Protean. The first one is the bait. Because he initially fires behind
Just
where
like the
people are
first
in.
one.
The
Just
very
like the first
first
one.
one where you bait them all in one direction.
I need to watch a clip because I actually forgot
This is
how
a
this
really
shit goes.
complicated way of doing Protean too, by the way.
Yeah, you have to
Not
bait the
easy.
first initial Protean first before you move to your spot.
Can I simplify it?
The way you simplify it is instead of shooting A north, you shoot A south and C south, and you shoot
Yeah.
you go either direction, and then that leaves you this space, as well as the entire bottom of the arena. So no one needs to be clustered or anything. So instead, you have A shoot down this way, B can shoot either direction. It really doesn't matter. And C
Preferably
also
towards C.
shoots south.
Yeah.
And then you have your melees can go direct east, direct west, and then your tanks can shoot wherever B is not shooting. So if B is shooting the C-ish direction, then one of the tanks would go BA, and then the other person would go A open.
That's how I remember it too, I think.
And then when you swap into the exact same places. So when you swap back, the person that's going out to take A's invisible bait is going out to south of A, going south of C, going to the same spot B, and then the other people just replace. Rather than having to have separate spots every time and having people run through and back through the boss.
Yeah, this seems like a much simpler way, and this is how I remember doing it. Just the whole making A and
do
C shoot south, towards the open area. It just simplifies the whole thing.
Let's do that.
All right. So that's what we're doing. Who are the puddle baiters again?
It's me.
There's no puddles for second Protean. Well, yes,
not?
there are, but they're
There
also
are, but that's
they're the
not what
tornado.
you bait.
They're the tornado baits too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Tyler.
Right.
With me, it's miasma and it's miasma and Ren.
Okay,
So
cool.
go to your. Let's actually run this because go to your initial spots. So the boss is lined up B. You have to stay in your position to bait the first Protean. The first Protean goes off. You move out and go to your positions. 3 tornadoes will appear on the 3 baiters, plus a puddle will appear beneath you at the same time. It's a little bit off the timing. The first set of Proteans will go off. And are they all firing here?
I can
Two are
just
firing east-west, one's firing in that corner where Tally is, and then Where are you guys? So Illy's firing direct south or southeast?
So,
Okay, so then Ari just has to find a safe spot somewhere.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I can just jerk off AFK here, and then when third goes off, I just move on.
And after the puddles get baited and the first protean goes off, rotate and go to your next spot.
I literally
Wait,
just
do you
move in
not-
melee, and that's it.
okay.
I like this. I gotta jerk off
I
and
don't
fucking
know
do
what I have to
nothing.
do.
You need to now be baiting a protean.
You're just in melee range. You're touching
Take Aaron.
the boss. You're touching the boss.
So Aaron needs to move, right?
Aaron would go and then he would.
Aaron can max melee,
Back on
right?
Ari?
No, because
No,
our
Aaron
proteans will hit
needs
each
to
other.
No, not neither. Yeah, I forgot what kind.
Yeah, Aaron can max melee because the sea tornado is no longer going to bait on someone, so
Yeah.
he can
As,
stand as
as
close as he
long,
wants
yeah,
to.
he can be there, but max melee. As long as Miasma, me, and the other two are close enough,
Get
it's
the
fine.
hitbox, yeah.
Yes, yes. As long as me run.
So pretty much after this bait goes out, this protein, and then I have. to
You
back
literally
up.
don't have any movements. You can literally just stay here and AFK here.
Right there.
As long as you're
Okay.
max melee, you literally just AFK there. You don't do well. You have to take a NATO later, but
Yes, you are missing
So
one
then
thing. There's
Cal
so
is gonna drag his boss to BA, and Illy's gonna wrap around towards C Tornado and take her boss there in front for this bar.
I mean, she probably just goes directly south. But
Yeah, I just go straight south.
Well, we need her to bait a tornado. It's either her or Aaron need to bait the
Yes, there's still. Remember that the tornado order is you bait the first protean, the tornado, dodge it, and then you have to take the third one. You have to bait it and get hit by the third one, which is the first group that did the protean.
The tornado is you just have to be the closest one to it. So instead of taking your boss directly south, you just take it here.
I'm baiting it.
You just take it south and towards C. So that you're the
Yes.
closest person towards D.
So
And
if you are
go on
first
and bait.
protean, you should be baiting a protean, then baiting a tornado. You do get hit by both.
So Aaron does need to bait a tornado.
If he got hit by the first, yes, he does. Yes, if he got hit by the first tornado, or by the first
Dumb.
protean, yes. So what Aaron needs to do is after he kills his first
why?
protean,
That's
he should
dumb.
stand max melee like right here. So then as soon as the second protean goes off, he can just go over here and take the tornado. Generally, it should be arranged, but I mean,
Dumb.
it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
Okay.
Does
so-
that make sense?
Okay, so bait protein.
Why?
go out,
Yep. Stand up against the boss's hitbox here.
protein,
Take the protean.
and then
Move out. Stay at max melee like over here.
Mhm.
And then as soon as the second protean goes off, you would need to go up against the sea tornado firing this way or near this way to fire the
Okay.
tornado at you.
Okay.
Comment. You want to switch with me because I literally do nothing.
Who is taking the B tornado though?
Yeah, sure.
That'll be me because I'm up there. I'm up at B with the hand.
So you'll fire it this way.
Wait,
Okay, cool.
wait,
I just didn't
comment.
know.
What are we doing? Comment.
Do you want to bait the east?
I don't
Okay,
know your
then.
positions. Are you here? Are you here?
I'm here.
Okay, and then I
take
move
a
here.
tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At
That's
this
fine.
point, just remember
You're
that,
literally just AFK south, and then once the melee thing goes off, you just move in melee, like max, like in the melee range, so that
Yeah.
the melees don't get hit. That's literally all you're doing.
It's either or really, honestly.
Okay, you can take my spot. I'll take yours
as a
again.
heads up, during the final Cascade cast, right before the throttle goes off, when he does splashes into Cascade, there's one final hand of pain during Cascade. At that point, the boss should just be able to be targeted for the rest of the fight, just liquid. There should not need to be any peeling to the hand at that point. Because the last hand of pain will come out after the second GCD of splashes at the very end, which we should be killing it before that. If that made
Let's
any
go.
sense. Cool.
I was so
Sorry, you can place markers.
confused. To be honest, I was so confused for the longest while.
Sometimes it just be like that.
I am in unmend range right here. Dead on the floor.
End up in a second. Kelly still's in them.
Sorry. Aaron.
Stack on the south, please. Stack up tight. Side stinks. Nope, there's damage.
More in hands. More in hands.
Alright, no, at this point you should just be peeling the liquid. The last hand is going to go off later. It should just be on liquid at this point.
I don't think that's
What? Why am I baiting this?
Oh, because
I think that, you know.
that.
Oh.
There is one more hand of pain
What
in
is
the
it?
middle of that. I
There
think.
is, there is.
It goes
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
in the middle of those proteans when the second set of proteans fire.
We still-
It goes off. So it's right around the tornado bait that the final hand of pain goes off. After that hand of pain, you swap back to living liquid permanently. You don't kill, you die.
Yeah, comment. Imagine playing Gunbreaker with 200 ping.
Why? Why not just play
Tiny.
warrior? What's wrong with you?
I moved her halfway to the server. I can only do so much though.
My
Just
eyes
play warrior at that point. Hello?
legitimately, I mean, they fixed it eventually, but like they were legitimately having routing issues for like 3 months.
So why not just play warrior?
Because Warrior's ass. Gunbreaker's fun.
The only thing warrior is useful for is monster DPS.
Tell that to Xeno.
I would say that straight to his face.
They could literally just put like only fucking bell cleaves on the bar and you wouldn't notice.
Trash will always be trash. No matter what. He's been trash for a while.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
Oh. Miasma.
Nani?
I baited the tornado thing accidentally. Don't worry about it. It shot in a way where no one was standing anyway.
Please feed.
Wow,
You piece of shit, doll.
Well, you're not expecting that. Thank you, Thomas. Threw me off my groove.
My
Fucking
pet.
white.
It's Groot.
Threw me off my groove.
You don't have one. Can't throw you off something you never had.
That movie, how my husband got his groove back. Gonna be me. I forgot what the name. Like,
I think if you ever lost your groove, you would just like die.
Emperor's New Groove.
Yep. No,
I'm gonna
there's
try
a
something.
movie Where she like got a divorce and she went to the Bahamas to get her groove back. Hello?
No, I don't know that movie.
We're
Do you
having
think?
fun,
Do you think I'm cultured?
I'm gonna try something. I think I'm fine, but I'm not sure. I think it's fine though.
That's what they all say. I'm gonna stand on Illy and pray. I'm gonna stand in the middle.
I am fine.
Uh-oh.
Are you putting a medicine on there at the start?
No, I can't.
Two medicine
I'm
on
not
there.
expecting that.
Even super black
What happened?
Yes, I just died to autos.
Oh.
Hey, you look fine. Because I haven't done anything yet.
She wasn't.
The soil is getting her buster, so that's 10%, but
Yeah, I'll just send it to her.
I'm closer than you, Tally. Holy shit.
Fucker.
Who's got the least HP? Comment?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's little.
Are you planning your TB enhancement?
Yeah.
What if I Manowar?
TBN breaks first.
Oh, okay. That's actually a question I did not know the answer to.
TBN breaks before any other shield in the game.
Can you imagine if it did?
Really rough.
Oh, that was me.
Might be a draw.
That tornado was spooky.
Give me your back to the wall.
Okay. I know how I can get my opener to not suck dick. No offense.
Go paladin?
Technically the truth.
That's. I mean, yeah, sure, my opener would suck less, but then the rest of the fight would suck way more.
Yeah, but you'd also be useful to your team.
Alright, I'm just not gonna use Dark Mission anymore. Fuck me.
Don't need it anyways.
You know what it is I take a double auto there right before I hit super.
Oh, because of the provoke, you're right, you're right. Yeah,
We'll scratch your forehead.
0 mana.
Yoshi!
I need some love.
That jump is sketch
I
as
don't-
fuck.
Which one?
Hand,
fine.
please, hand, please. Oh, I got
Yeah,
clip
yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
I have idle for this.
That was my fault. I just kind of chilled there.
This part always...
Ah, shit, I didn't
blood on
bait
my
correctly.
hand. Sorry, Kelly.
Rough. Of everyone to kill.
No, I mean, maybe I'd be more used to it if we saw that phase more.
Also, we did die at a head of pain there, so heads up. Watch the percentages.
Oh, man.
Comments over here like, please hit the hand.
No, we
I
didn't die to
don't
the one when it was the
Yeah.
one during Cascades. We died to the one after.
Yeah, but my man is obviously paying attention to hand and he died, so.
I don't even.
have to listen to his call-outs.
I just stay on the hand, so I'm like, I always have my eye on
Always
it.
on hand.
The hand should be at about 15%. If it's at 15%, liquid's usually at around like somewhere between 15 and 10%, and then you can just burn him the whole way during the Proteans. That's what it should generally be at.
As soon as hand of pain resolves, yeah.
Yes, and then you're just burning him from like 13 on, or whatever, around that too, percentage.
I am pad.
Oh,
What?
apparently I was too close there.
I see you like in the middle.
I can't live like this.
I mean, yeah, you're dead.
No, I stand on my ad basically.
Yes. Pretty much, yes.
Yes.
upgrade.
And
Where are you?
And is at 15. We'll sit on liquid now. Dead to no funds.
yeah.
Oh, I should be also rotating the other way too. Okay.
What'd you do?
No cleanse. Throttle.
Did you step in the tornado?
Oh. I died in the middle of the open area when I was running towards my
Oh, you didn't
tornado.
get cleased. You didn't get cleansed. That's what.
Yes.
That's what he said.
That's the first thing he said.
That's what he said.
We don't cleanse your kind around here, lad.
That races against Femrose.
Well, apparently your kind also doesn't get clear, so that's fine.
What the crap?
Oh,
Lad,
Damn.
No, I don't want to do this around.
sensual
comrade.
conversation.
Yo.
Did you step in the tornado
When we're
though?
in private, I'll be even
Alright.
more condescending.
Sorry. Really kidding.
No, nothing. Sorry. I'm being
Yeah, that's
dumb.
only for your eyes. Everyone can handle that type of build.
I hate this bolus. I'm going for it. Fuck it. Watch out for the bolus. Nope.
That ball.
Yeah, right? Look at that thing! It was
It's
like
the boss. It hit the side of the boss. The fat ass boss. I saw
he's
I've
so
never seen one that close.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before.
I'm not kidding!
I mean,
That's
it's
not
baited
good.
towards the bosses, so it's if positioning was off, then
Yeah, okay.
Just
because
kidding.
then bolus runs towards the boss. So wherever
Yeah,
the
no,
boss
that's
was,
why I pull it. That's why I pull it to the open area first to bait there, and then I pull it over.
I tried screaming about it like 10 seconds before, because I noticed it was gonna be super AIDS.
I feel like I did anything different, but I'll pay more attention.
Isn't ready for
Feed a little bit faster there, if you can. Alright.
I was looking at the bolus
Oh, that's
the
okay.
whole entire
Just,
time. I was like, I'm gonna. Yeah.
It was getting like, it was orbiting around me. And I'm so thin, so it's like, wow.
You thick as hell. What you talking about?
That explains why I had muscle memory to not go like exactly to the cardinal.
Right? It's funny how some of that's clicking in now.
It's like I'm doing what I remember that doing. I don't always
Right.
remember why I'm doing it, but like it was a good reason.
Don't need to get away. Aaron? Oh. I thought you were dead.
No.
Watch Chili.
One hand. Nope.
Hand.
Hands.
Oh.
And butted down too.
Who's not targeting with hands?
Not
Illy.
How can we be sure?
I'm the
I'm
only
like-
one who has an excuse here, okay? The rest of y'all, this is all your fault.
Yeah, well, I'm just a summoner and I pat the fuck out of both of them, so I'm literally tab dodging, and fucking kiddling both of them. So my damage is fucking.
Aside from maybe like a Dia, you know.
Sorry, as like a tank and healer, I have little sympathy for DPS mechanics, not.
I'm just hard patting, so yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Aimless to heal. Here we
Question
Too
marks?
much.
Go ahead.
Oh,
go. Damage to heal.
oh,
What happened?
we died. Damage. That's
Uh,
it.
No,
Well,
to I don't. Would the second feed go off? Otherwise, the two final feeds collapsed too soon, and they intersected from the people in mid. When we
Wait,
exploded from the member list.
Lavis,
or
did you
the-
even feed yet?
Nope.
No,
Mine
yeah,
was- mine
the
had-
range didn't even
had
feed yet.
literally- Yeah, mine.
Me
tethered
and
right then.
Lavis haven't fed yet, so that's just melee melee feed damage. Cause I died before I could feed.
No, it was.
I fed mine a little bit late in the beginning.
Yeah, melee didn't feed, which caused another etheric plasma to go off, which exploded the two and killed everybody.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I thought I was fine, and then I saw it was 25%. I was like, oh, that's why I said, oh fuck.
Mechanics are hard. Mechanics are for cards.
It's okay, I'm sure none of the tanks will fuck up the trios later on, since they want to talk shit right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say until you do that mechanic, like I've never done it, so I'm not gonna ever talk about that.
Imagine doing mechanics. Oh.
I guess wall.
Attention there.
It's just I didn't heal it.
I guess wall.
Like I said, I
so
could put an X Cock on her, but I would much rather have her Tally, because Tally's gonna take way more damage.
Yeah. No, I straight up didn't do something wrong.
Oh, they can tether to the tornadoes?
Yes.
What can these things do? Holy crap.
Never knew that.
Oh my, I don't know if I ever knew that.
I didn't know that.
That's actually never happened before.
As
It's
soon as I'm
usually
pulling
not.
mine into the corner of my tornado.
It's usually nothing.
I have a comment, but I'll discuss it later.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. Apollo just started fucking up the chair.
Apollo should be accepted. No, so bad, don't laugh at that.
I like to destroy my stuff in particular.
You have to spray cat repellent on it or whatever. Is that a thing?
We do that.
Oh, is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
It is actually a thing.
comment repellent. This is by me over.
I think that catches it if I do it there.
Yeah, if that doesn't have anything to do.
No.
Fuck you, Pat. You're a jerk.
Make sure we're using Samba here. I don't see it.
More on hands.
That was just damage.
No, I was busy looking at myself.
Fair enough.
Like making sure I'm in the. moving around.
You
What are
will.
what are you doing there?
Just fucking up.
Oh, okay. I just saw you running. I was like, wait, because it made me worry that I was in the.
Because I
wrong
have. No, it's, don't worry.
spot. Okay. Do you have like triple casters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what happened? Did you Did Miasma and Combat hit each other?
No, I did it fine. I just
Oh.
thought I saw him like scurrying around, like, oh, I thought it was like a, oh, I shouldn't be here, but it was just him doing him. So I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. He doesn't have to do much movement. It's pretty nice.
Hey,
As far as I
one of
know,
yeah, well,
I
one
was
of
in
the
right spot.
one of the puddles still need to go on me, so like.
Okay.
Haley, you baiting the first Protean?
What? So I start
Sorry.
north with Tally, and we bait the first one there, and then I move to southeast.
You don't take a Protean there?
North?
She
There's-
does take a protein. She starts
Yeah,
north
there's-
and then she goes to southeast and eats the first protein.
Ari, take the Protean instead.
What?
What?
Can Ari take the Protean instead of Illy? Because what Illy can do there
But
then is
I'm already
Ari
taking
also
a
takes a
Protean.
protean.
Yeah, I'm already taking
is
the Mega
not
Protean.
taking a Protean. There should be someone that's just sitting around doing nothing.
That's Comet.
It's me.
Well,
Illy, so Illy is not taking a Protean there, right? You're just standing in southeast.
I take the melee protean, but I just am chilling at max melee.
Okay.
me.
So who? Somebody doesn't take a first Protean because there's 4
As
and
far-
3 tornadoes, so somebody's not taking
Yes,
something.
But
Who's not
there's
taking?
also four. There's also 4 puddles.
Isn't there 8 proteins? Isn't there 2 waves of it? Never
Yeah,
mind.
but there's also 4 puddles. So
Hey, Comet, are you gonna? If you're getting a puddle, Comet, you shouldn't
Comet.
be taking the first protein.
yeah, I'm not taking the first protein.
And
You,
there's
you
your
got you got a sluice, right? You got a
Yeah.
puddle? Yeah, then
Yeah.
everything.
So it's
No
Who
Comet
died?
and
Is not
Who died? Like, who was the first 2
basically.
people that
Well,
died?
basically, what did you want to happen there, Ren?
Nothing, it's just that the tanks
I've got it.
were low and then the elite died, and I'm running in with a recitate indom and it didn't clip any
Yeah,
of them.
give me,
And I wanted to be
give me 1
closer.
second. I'll
and
answer your question.
I can
Illy took double protein wave. She took a protein wave second dollar and
Wave.
827,000 damage.
Okay, so something was beta run there. It wasn't just damage.
Getting a
I-
pop-
yeah,
And
so
So,
should've-
Comet, if you're,
I have to
Comet,
go
if
to
you're
the
out
hospital.
first, you need to make sure that you get
Yeah.
in second. And Illy, when the second set of proteins are going off on the range bulk, make sure you're max melee, and that'll fix your problem.
Okay,
Just,
which-
I know like she shouldn't have died to just a protein. I'm like, you're a tank. You should be the
Yeah,
last person.
wait, hold on. So the 4 people that are taking the sluices, when they go back for second protein, where are people gonna be?
You essentially just take the spots of the other people except for Illy. So, Miasma, you're coming in and you're going like.
Yeah, that's when I want to know where would everyone else
I
be
think you
going.
can
in.
go
So once I
directly
run in-
south. Comet.
Or who are you talking to? Him first.
Comet. I think you can go directly south since Miasma's
Okay.
southwest.
South to the
I'm
left. Yeah,
going
yeah.
east.
Okay, that's what I
Illy
wanted
is
to know
direct
because
south, and that's melee.
I was going south to the left, but I saw people there, so I
You
want
should be able to go
to
direct south. And
Okay.
you should
know.
Yeah.
Okay,
That sounds right.
that is the plan.
And now I could actually look at HP cards. Now that I know my feet movement.
damage.
Your feetsies.
My feet. Feet are gonna fail me.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the clip.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
In case we do get to it, what are you doing for?
Okay, settle down. Someone keep this man.
We'll
That's
decide it
not
after this
something we can
poll.
talk
Okay.
about in 5 seconds.
Ellie, after you take the first protein, what if you just stacked on top of me? Wait, I don't know.
She died. Look, if you're taking the second protein.
I'm being a NATO.
You're taking the first tornado, right?
No.
No.
What?
No.
Okay. Just don't change anything. That was fine. She got hit by 2. That's all we needed to know.
My
Hand, please. Hand.
Make sure you use Samba.
What's up? Thank you for the reminder.
I'll get the cascade.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Hand is good. Swap to liquid.
Much clear.
Perfect.
Stack on me, Ellie. Wait. Never mind. I don't know. Wait, what?
Hand.
There's.
Oh.
Yeah. You still have to keep the hand kind of close.
Wasn't it? Oh, it's yeah. I called it.
Disengage.
I thought it was
too early, yeah.
15, but we should probably let it go down to what, like 12 before we do that. Or
Yeah.
Why not just fucking play it safe and fucking
even.
kill the hand? It doesn't even fucking matter.
Keep them even till at least that last Protean section. Like, there's no point in not.
In fact, I think like raid DPS will be better if we fucking delay it because we'll get better opener and fucking brute justice rather than pushing fast.
I'm not healing splashes. I am not even those final splashes.
Oh.
I'm telling you that. I refuse to do that. Every
I
group
forgot
should be
about
skipping that. Yeah, but fuck that. I'm not healing those final splashes. No offense, sorry. I don't care how long it takes after, as long as we do not get those splashes.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, Comet.
yeah.
You're up in the water.
My doll's right there.
I can only be so close.
Apparently, you can be closer.
Only a couple more shots to make it to limit cut tonight.
I mean,
I have to repair after this pool.
okay, that sounds good to me. I can buy pots.
We're ending in like 10 minutes.
My gear is 1%.
Hold it together on a prayer.
It needs prayer when you have dance.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't saying that anything about your gear. I'm saying for the pots.
Oh yeah, I figured as much. I didn't think it was anything.
Yeah, fuck you, lad.
What did you just say?
What the fuck did you just say to me? I swear to God, I will kill your
Oh
family.
my god, stop it. That sounded so serious.
I am serious.
I recoiled.
You should.
Up.
There was a lot of power behind that.
Leave.
What? I felt it.
Good. Glad my message is getting across after all these years. I know. It took you long, though.
Nope. Yeah.
That was too scary.
Don't
That's
worry
too
about it.
close.
You saw nothing.
I saw it, bruh.
You saw nothing.
Bruh.
Yeah, you saw nothing.
I think we all saw that.
I saw it.
You don't even know what we're talking about.
I'm like,
That's the joke.
like I don't even know where I'm at.
You drunk? Oh.
Well, I am ready.
I'm Ragma. Oh,
You didn't bait Lavas.
Yeah, I know. I have to honor want that if I'm gonna do it that way.
Is that it? Is your gear broken?
I know, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're broken as fuck.
Oh darn it! I didn't see his HP.
Wait. Just
50,
sprint.
You don't need to
50K
see
or
it, it's
something.
not for your eyes.
I'm pretty sure you have to sprint that
Tell me,
in.
someone tell me.
If I remember correctly. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, I'll honor want so you don't have to fucking Bob sprint.
Alright, cool. So that's our first night of tea. We're running again tomorrow night. And yeah, Aaron, thank you for
Nice.
coming. Yeah, we got back-to-back nights. And then we're free until next Monday. For now, Aaron, can we get you to step out for a bit?
Yep.
We're on day nothing.
Alright, thank you for coming.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you. Have a good night, Aaron.
Bye.
Okay, so impressions on the sub. Or the
Is it
tryout,
just
rather.
me? let me just say one thing. Is it just me, or the way we grab ads is retarded as fuck? I feel like everyone is like grabbing the one that. Okay, I don't know.
It
I think it's
started
retarded
because
as
Aaron-
fuck. It's literally because we're grabbing the ones that Aaron isn't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I'm
literally like
always
the
rotating
whole
up-
entire prog for like
Yeah.
which ads we're grabbing is literally okay. Aaron tags this one. Fuck everyone else. Adjust.
I look
That's
for
literally what it
ways
felt like.
on the boss, and then I grab mine.
Do you know? Okay, let me. Do you know the situation where Lavis grabbed a doll and it ran through a tornado? That's never supposed to happen because Aaron grabs like a really fucking retarded doll, and that's why it happens. Just saying. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
The one where it tornado is my fault. I was really deep in that.
Okay.
And I grabbed my hat.
That should never happen though. Like that should never happen. You just grab you grab the doll in front of you. It's not that fucking hard. But it feels like all of us are adjusting to one player. It's like oh, he grabbed this doll. Okay, everyone fucking adjust fast. At least that's my perspective.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't.
And it really kind of.
I don't have to
That's
grab
how it feels to me. Like I'm literally seeing Comet grab the doll right in front of me because Aaron grabs a retarded doll. So I'm like, okay, everyone adjust, dude. Cool. I'm literally seeing Comet grab a doll right in front of me.
Calm the fuck down. Hold on.
Am I just
Like,
retarded?
That's, he needs to grab the closest doll to the boss, and it just so happens that the closest doll
No,
to the
there's-
boss
There's
is
a
the one.
priority order for it, though. So
Yeah,
we
but
went over. We did
his-
go over priority.
His priority is
his
him
priority.
being close to the boss.
Well, okay, but here's where that kind of falls apart for you, right? Is his priority is that there's two ways the dolls can spawn. There's either a doll that is right behind the boss, and in that scenario, he takes right behind the boss. However, because boss positioning isn't exact and there's human error involved here, I'm not like, that's not shade to the tanks. Like, that's just the way this game works. Like, the bosses are fucking retarded. I played.
God, boss movement is stupid.
Yeah, it's retarded, and I understand that. And so they're not always exact, but when the doll is literally not staring down Living Liquid's butt cheeks, he is supposed to go counterclockwise one when he opted to go clockwise. And those are the only two scenarios for doll spawns that exist. It's either in his ass crack or it's not. And so the errors occurred when it wasn't in his ass crack. He didn't know whether he was supposed to go 2 steps left or 1 step right. But in the scenario that we described, he was supposed to go 2 steps left, which is still inside of max melee range, instead of one that's slightly closer, still in melee range, but right. He's always supposed to go left in that scenario. And so that's where the fuck ups occurred.
So that's fairly condemning, in the sense that
Fucking
Titan was not
retarded.
great for him, and there was some prog that was like a significant amount of time was kind of wasted on him understanding things that we'd already explained to him. And then you guys apparently, now I'm hearing this, like I can't like keep track of it every time.
I didn't want to say it in raid like while he was here, but I
Yeah,
thought that was
yeah.
so fucking retarded. My mind was kind of blown.
Right. Okay. So
Fucking retarded. My
I
mind
don't
was kind
really
of blown.
parse during prog. Is anyone parsing? Can they give me a
He's low.
low? Okay.
He's not like super low, but he's low.
Okay. Well, I
Mine's
mean, I
fucking
don't think
blown.
Perfect has a tough check anymore, but I don't know.
It's not an issue.
If he was
Okay.
mechanically perfect, then the details wouldn't matter so much.
Right.
My mind was
It's also
fucking
hard
blown.
to
hard
judge
game,
parses when every pull.
Okay, let me just say
Done.
this.
There's
If I was
something
playing in
sorry,
melee
wrong.
with you, Comment, I'd have to run all the way. Okay, I don't know. If I was
Yo,
playing
you
melee,
need- you
it
need
was
to-
so fucked up.
Hold on.
You need to calm down first. Like, I can't get anything constructive
Okay,
from you just
okay,
swearing.
okay. Alright.
What did you say was? You said perfect?
Yeah, he said he's at perfect.
Only two things I'm really confused about is he seemed to be asking how proteans work, which you should just know how proteans work.
Yeah, no, that was also the point.
only
Like,
thing that really
the point
kinda
about the
got me
boss is, the point about the dolls, him getting the dolls is moot by the fact, and it's less than the fact that he had to be taught how proteans work, and that's
confused-
more of a
confused.
glaring
Like,
issue.
So he asked, like, so I need to be on the hitbox of the boss. I'm like, yes, that's how the protean works. Like,
Yeah.
there's different strategies for the proteans, but like,
That-
do you not know that there's a puddle bait here, or there's a tornado bait here? I mean, maybe he hasn't done those mechanics, but I don't know, he just
But-
didn't seem to know like what the mechanics.
He is
entail.
currently
He
running the
has-
fight. Then he needs to know the mechanics. Like
He
we
has
took a
to
second
know
to
those
catch up.
mechanics.
If we took a second to pick those mechanics back up and remember them, but it was like a pull or two. to max, and he's currently running it. So I don't know. This is pretty.
It's going to come down to like Inception and be like, wait, if I'm the R tether, what am I
fucking
supposed to do?
retarded.
I'll be like, well, you should know what each of these mechanics does if you're unperfect. Like,
Yeah,
you
that,
should.
that,
been
that
like
was the
more
big
brain dead.
problem, was him basically not knowing how Proteans work.
I
So,
thought he was
like,
fresh because of that. So that's what I was looking.
no, yeah, that was what it sounded like.
He played like he was fresh.
If you never told me that he was on.
No, I want to be careful here. I don't want to put all the blame on one person because there's
No.
definitely needs to involve other people. Let's be completely honest.
Right.
Yep. Oh, totally. I mean,
I fucked up.
But
right here.
theoretically, I mean, realistically speaking, we are way more
So
fresh than he
retarded.
is at this point. Even though we've cleared, like we are way more fresh than he
Yeah,
is.
I would-
Theory-
He's been
yeah.
running it since
I'm
May.
not
He
fresh,
said he's been
but-
running it since May. Okay. So,
That's
or yeah, I guess Ren, you're very much
Yeah, because
in,
we
the,
just
in the
got
shit.
off the but
That he was. I mean, I don't. Ren seemed like he knew what he was doing for the most part.
It
Yeah,
sounds
exactly.
it sounds like the majority vote is we look
No.
for another
I
option.
don't say no or yes. I just.
Okay,
here's the
so
thing.
put it to a vote. No or yes. Just say yes or no.
I mean,
No.
based on tonight,
No.
no.
So that's 4 right there. Okay.
Because I guess the fight doesn't only get harder, but yeah,
Well,
it's
I
just
don't
gonna.
know.
I have
Dolls are
the
hard.
potential to talk to one other person
True.
that is, I think, in 7th.
no.
But after that, it's pretty much going to the
Aren't they
Discords
both in
and
seven?
Reddit and whatnot. Who?
Isn't he also in seven? Or that was a
Aaron?
different
Yeah.
person?
Aaron's
Never.
7th, yeah.
Okay.
It's actually
If anyone
fucking retarded.
knows Zen Tuned and can speak to him, that would probably be
I
the
know,
best
but I
case,
haven't played
but,
with him too much.
Okay, I heard he's looking. I was just literally just saw this on boxes.
He's cleared, hasn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
stopped playing for a while. But he's back, and apparently he
as
wants
do
an
all of
ultimate team.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, have you talked to him about this already, or no?
Not at all.
Huh?
That's my
wouldn't-
only
yeah,
prospect
sounds
right
like
now,
that.
though.
The only
Right,
thing
right.
that I would say is, what were these trials lined up for? Both for him, right?
But what? Huh?
The trials that were back to back were both lined up for this person, right?
No, I don't have back-to-back trials lined up.
Okay, what is Tuesday then?
Tuesdays are normal.
Normal. Okay, so we were doing a 1-day trial. Okay,
Yes.
Well,
that's the only thing I was just a little curious.
I mean,
about,
we can
because
take Aaron again and give him another chance. If
I
you guys
would
want.
give at least a person one other chance. I don't like just judging by one night because you're also looking at other people's as well. I do
not
want to at
like
least give them one more
doing
chance.
But like based on what we're hearing about the dolls, like most of the reasons like the dolls were so inconsistent.
No.
No,
I
that's
don't want to go there. That's like an initial adjustment.
Maybe I
that happens.
misunderstood.
yeah.
Once we
Past the dolls.
Not all of the dolls.
We did get consistent dolls, or else we would
Yeah.
not have progs.
Yeah.
Like,
Past,
we would not have progs.
I wouldn't
Again-
have called them consistent.
I think, like, we would not get Protean 2 at all, or Protean 1 much, if we kept
I-
wiping out dolls.
maintenance.
I mean, the polls are so short, right? If we wipe on dolls, it's only a minute. Like, I would not
The-
call our dolls.
If we keep the adjustment, and we can see if he messes up
I do want to
more,
at least
or,
give
like-
one person another chance. I don't think people
Yeah.
should be tried to one trial. That's my personal opinion.
Well,
Because
I
at the
am
moment, everyone can
concerned.
do the adjustment, so I think it's fine.
the,
I am
the bigger glaring
Hold on,
issue-
guys. Hold on, Ren. What were you saying?
I was saying, as Comet's probably about to say as well, the thing is that yes, I am concerned about his questioning of mechanics, but I don't want to just, it could just be something in confusion of, because a lot of people are trying to talk. I think I can definitely shut up if I need to, but I think we should have like one voice calling out what we're doing for the strategies, because that can get definitely confusing. Everyone's kind of putting their 2 cents, myself included. So, I mean, I could definitely step down from that if we just want to say, hey, tally raid lead decides what we're doing, or this person's discussing the strats. So then if he has trouble adjusting to one person being a voice,
So fucking
then I'd say we can
retarded.
rediscuss that about if he's accepted or not. But
I'd
I do know
like-
that a lot of people were talking about like different ways to do things, and so I know from a trial standpoint, probably because he's probably nervous, that could affect his questioning of things. So I don't want to just jump to the gun right away.
Okay.
And it's early enough
There,
that I'm not too concerned. But it
There-
depends.
there was moments tonight where I straight up stopped listening because people were just like, no one was really talking to me, so it didn't really matter. But people were just talking over each other for mechanics and whatnot, and it was a bit frustrating, a bit confusing. But we got there eventually, so it didn't really matter. But I can see what you're saying. Like maybe he got the wrong idea. He got mixed signals from who these people were talking. But you said that he eventually got the idea, right? He eventually figured out dolls.
It's going to come down to if he knows. Really, I'm more concerned about BGCC because Liquid is yes, dolls are always memes. I'm sorry, just like no offense to anybody. I always expect that people are just going to continue to swipe the dolls because it's just something that just happens.
It is.
But it looks like it was just a counterclockwise, clockwise thing. You might have just been confused. But I think that having that one voice might help to say, okay, you know, if it's swipe, okay, does everyone clear that we're rotating this way? Does everyone know their doll priority? So, or something like that. So I don't want to just jump it to one gun to say no and just get on this guy's case because he had a first night. Like I can't, you know.
So I'll put it to one more vote here. Does everyone think yes or no? Does everyone think that he is serviceable for a clear?
It's going to depend on how he does mechanics later.
Based on tonight, no, but I'm willing.
That's
what
I'm gonna
problem. My problem with him is that if he's gotten to perfect, he shouldn't be asking how mechanics work. Like maybe he's gotten to perfect with him knowing where to go for his previous groups, but not necessarily knowing how mechanics work.
And that is, I guess, why I'm a little more lenient on him with Liquid, because he might have just been a tornado bait. And he really, like, let's be honest, we've all been here, I'm sure. Sometimes I don't even know what some people are doing in their mechanics because I have no idea how the fucking mechanic works. But, like, what I'm more concerned about is Inception Beyond, because those are always going to be the same mechanics every fucking single time, including BJCC. And that's what I want to see more of than Liquid.
Yeah, I'm worried about BJCC, and then I'm worried about Wormhole. Like, if he can adapt and whatnot, then he can get it. But I didn't see a lot of adapting tonight, especially with Titan. You know, everyone was in the same boat of just like, fucking blah, 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 like mechanics go here, blah, blah, blah. But like, just pretty consistently, he was the one on the floor.
I also want to say, though, that in a more, not a lighter sense, but I also, knowing that I've only rated some people with UU, have no idea how everyone else will perform in Inception either. So I can't just say that this guy is going to be our only problem. I could, for all I know, be the fucking problem.
True.
I don't know until we actually see everybody performing it, because there might be somebody in here who might have trouble with Inception or Wormhole, and he might be the one that's acing it. Yes. I'm just like Wormhole, for example. Like he could be the one that gets it, and then someone else in our group who we expect is going to get it might not get it. So I don't. That's why I don't just like to say I don't believe he's going to be able to do it, because anyone else could be having problems too. People could die to stillness, and it might not even be him, and we don't know. I trust everyone can do it, but it's like, you know.
I'm just a salty person who doesn't want to play this game, but like if the signs are not relatively positive, I would rather not waste even another night. Like given that you know, there are people concerned that we won't be able to clear before like 5.4 and that sort of thing. So I would
we
rather
have someone tomorrow though.
We do not, unless we take Aaron again.
Let's grab Bach.
I'd also like to go a second night to see if people can get their kinks off too, and that's why I also would recommend just taking him one more night, because you can at least see how people perform after getting all the kinks out. Because at this point, people should know exactly how Liquid works, and I expect that we should be getting to BJCC proc. And if not, then you can start talking about problems. That's my
okay. Does anyone have a good idea of someone who could reliably say that they're likely to show up tomorrow for a trial? Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
We have someone that could be the 8th or that we're available.
At the very least available for a sub, but someone that could be a trial would be the largely preferable.
No.
Yeah.
I'll start checking around, but I don't have anyone.
I'll say probably tomorrow, sometime in the morning. I'm gonna send out I'm gonna invite him for tomorrow if we don't have somebody else to fill. And then we can reassess tomorrow night on whether or not he's made some drastic improvements. I will keep my ears open and I'll start looking around on. Well, I can't really until this weekend. I'm pretty much booked until Friday afternoon, but I will be looking around on recruitment Reddits and shit pretty soon here. If anyone else wants to pick up some of that slack between now and then, it would be appreciated, but no pressure. I think that's about all I got. Yeah, unless we have somebody by tomorrow morning, then I'm gonna re-invite Aaron, and so that's basically his next chance.
Okay, if we do take Aaron tomorrow, which is probably highly likely, what do you want to see from him?
I want to see consistent living liquid stuff. I want to see him able to flex. Like, this is the big thing for me. I want to see him able to have flexibility going into BJCC, like not just floundering until he figures out what he's supposed to do, like actually at least getting close to doing his job right the first time, and then being able to execute it relatively consistently from there on out.
Has he been?
He's
basically been running T since May, right?
Yes.
He hasn't stopped.
He's a melee as well. So the only thing that personally I would look for him tomorrow. Sorry, let me correct that. The only thing I'm not going to look at him for is movement during BJCC for Nisi passes and stuff, because I expect everyone's going to be having memes with that because they need to get used to everyone's movement and what they're doing for passing. But that's really the only thing. Like, he's a melee. He should have like his priority on. I think it's usually they hit BJ, don't they, when they're melee?
I just don't want to have the same situation where we go over what we're doing and then everybody else has to come up with a way to adjust around it.
That's
I'm more than
basically
willing
my question.
Oh, go ahead.
Like, is he going? Okay, so let's say this is a mechanic, right? Is he going to ask, "What's my role in this mechanic?" Like, understanding the mechanic, like what is his role, like what he's supposed to do. Like, I laid out Protean 1 for him, and he was still kind of confused, right? Like, I want him to, like, if he doesn't know, like actually question it, and not just have like everyone else just adjust to him. Like,
that was kind of sus.
Like, everyone else had to adjust to him for us to like proceed, and he's just like doing his own thing. I want him to like actively know his role.
Yeah, that's the thing too, because apparently he's been doing this since May. He should be the one that has more input on how mechanics are, because basically,
like I said, we're having all these. We're kind of talking in circles at this point because like we're all skeptical of how this is working out and how his performance tonight was. So basically, we need to see a bit of a turnaround for tomorrow in order for us to keep him. And more than likely, he's sitting in tomorrow night so that we can run tomorrow night as the 7 of us.
What limit cut strat are we going to use?
I vote Haru's.
We'll talk about that in strats.
I'm gonna assume it's gonna be 1, 2, 5, 6.
Same. That's what I assume too.
3, 4. I mean, that's every strat mostly.
It's literally every. Yeah, it's like.
I'm okay with 1, 2, 5, 6.
Is everyone okay? 1, 2, 5, 6, 3, 4.
I can throw out a diagram if you want me to.
Yeah, I love 1, 2, 5, 6.
Yeah, like I think everyone doing prog did 1, 2, 5, 6 because like everyone was watching Horror Glory stream, and it's
That's
like
the one where you just split initially. You don't do the crossover halfway through.
Yeah, 1, 2, 5, 6 north, or whatever quadrant.
North to southeast is 1, 2, 5, 6. South to northwest is 3, 4, 7, 8.
Okay, yeah, that's one.
So north and south are the splits. Otherwise,
yeah.
anything on the left side of the room is 3, 4, 7, 8. Anything on the assuming you're facing north.
Yeah,
anything on the right side of the room is
Yeah, this is the strat I did in prog. I just didn't know the name.
The only thing with that one is that probably how are you launching waves? Most of the time, people will generally bait forward on the outside ring line, and then do you want the bait to fire towards the wall? Or the cleave? Or the dash, sorry.
Towards the wall.
Okay, dash should go towards the wall then, yes. So then the people can run in on the inside around Cruz.
Oh, okay. That's opposite.
People not currently doing the
that.
mechanic are on the inside. People doing the mechanic on the outside.
Yeah, just so the people can
You
run
have to
by in case
surecast
they're
that,
behind.
obviously.
Just make sure you arm's length surecast.
Yeah. I can adjust to that.
Anyways.
Yeah, show the diagram because
Good show diagram.
I mean, we also. I think.
I can actually just show a clip if you wanted to show a clip.
Yeah, show a clip.
Okay,
Does everyone here in this room did 1, 2, 5, 6 then?
I did, but I didn't do it that way. I just had everyone like you didn't have to surecast. You just get pushed forward.
Surecast was needed in our
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
you don't
just
need
get pushed
surecast.
forward, and then.
Oh, you don't need surecast for this one either.
Oh, I'm used to the one where
We
you just
did
AFK
mechanics
and you get pushed
in,
forward.
AFK out.
Yeah.
No surecast.
We did that one.
That's what I'm
we did
used
that one
to.
Surecast because we pointed the cleave to the wall.
Okay, okay. How many people want to do wall and how many people just want to do?
No. I think people are saying point cleave forward and dash towards wall.
That's
I don't
awesome.
think anyone's saying point cleave towards wall.
Oh, okay.
So, like, as you're running
Yeah.
around, cleave is just towards where you were running,
Okay,
and
okay.
dash is just at a 90-degree outside here.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
that's really risky pointing the cleave towards the wall because then likely you're gonna
That's
get
what
hit
that's
by
what I
push
thought you guys were
SUs.
saying
Cleave
too.
towards wall sounds like AIDS. I vote for cleave forward and then
Yeah,
dash
me too.
either straight back or dash wall.
Sure.
One or the other.
Okay,
Sorry,
there's a-
I
Yeah.
assumed. I assumed the cleave was towards the wall and you had to surecast that or else you die.
It's AIDS.
I've seen groups
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
gonna.
though.
I'm
Here's
just
a
gonna
clip
go
right
ahead
there.
and
That's
say.
what they group did.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say we're doing cleave forward,
Yeah.
dash directly
Yeah.
towards the wall, and the
Blast.
people actually doing the mechanics are on the outside ring, surecasting arm sling thing.
Is this the thing, Ren?
Yes, this is a clip
Okay.
of the timestamp for when we get protein, and then one is north. So I'm 4 there.
Okay.
So you'll notice that 3 and 4 bait on the outside, like they bait on the ring, and then I aim towards the wall, and then people can run by on the right side safely.
Okay, yeah. This was the exact strat I used for Prague.
The main thing is just remember to bait on the outside line, so that in case somebody falls behind, they have time to run by through the middle without going into the center. That's the main thing.
Ren's timestamp is basically exactly what I would prefer for us to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's our limit cut strat.
Wait,
Okay.
No,
Does anyone have anything else to do or to talk about tonight?
Do you want to start posting some things for BGCC, as Hilly suggested, or?
We have a strat already.
I have
Yeah.
I posted a strat here.
Do you want to pull a full strat of that? Because that's only really one thing that's wrong with that strat is you're showing healers stacking on both water stacks, which is actually incorrect because the healer would die. So that's why it's different. Because the healer would get the debuff down because they get the
So
first
this is
water. They
just how
can't
to
stack
do
the
it.
second
The
one.
jobs aren't. You have to choose different jobs. This was made in literally 5 seconds.
No, the jobs don't matter. It's just where.
This is just
stuff is.
position, general
Yeah.
position.
Do you have a-
We don't have, a board in here. We're not double physical.
Just ignore the job icons, basically.
This is just for water placement, thunder placement, mines, and general positioning. Actual
Mhm.
job.
Is it the same tank every time taking the mines, or is it based on?
No, it's based on who gets ice.
Ice, yeah.
stays, non-ice goes.
I might actually have to do a mechanic in this phase.
I would prefer it to be the same tank every time. Can we do that?
Not if we're keeping them
If you
together.
want to keep the bosses together, you can't do that.
Well,
everyone's
not
in
necessarily. We could.
No, you can. If you're doing that, that's fine. Yeah, I just will need a tank to call out who gets Xcog because I'm not gonna be able.
Oh yeah, I mean,
to who gets ice.
I'm pretty sure we know that.
Yeah, as long as you call it out, that's
Yeah.
fine. Because I can't see behind fucking 2 giant ass bosses. It's actually really tough for me to see who gets it.
There's no debuff.
No, there's not.
I mean, there's a million fucking debuffs in that phase.
There's
so-
there's an icon, but since
We
you
ran
guys
out
are
of
like
icon.
kind of stacked together, it's kind of hard for me to tell sometimes.
All the groups that I was in that did this strat, the tank just said,
Mines.
whatever mine.
Yeah, mine's that's all I need.
I'm gonna how you tell who's who, because like I just never did the mines.
If you have ice, you're not doing mines. If you don't have ice, you're doing mines.
Okay. Let's see.
Are we? Are range baiting the mines? Or is it also the tank?
No, it's range.
Because I've seen,
bait
yeah, I've seen some groups get the tank to also bait the.
That sounds like AIDS. Fuck that. I
Right?
themselves.
No. Although
I
we
can
have
bait
3
it as a
range.
healer, but if we have 3 range,
No, we have
I'm
3 range. There
No, we have
shouldn't.
be a selfish little piece of shit and say you're baiting the mines because I'm not gonna do it.
It should be range bait
It's not
mines,
selfish.
non-ice tank blows mines. And then it's just if you're in the first water, you're not in the
Yeah, so I'll kind of talk to you. Are you still here?
I'm here.
Okay, I will talk to you about the only thing that I want to change with the strat here is that don't put the 2 healers in the same enumeration. I'd like to split the 2 healers, and that's going to be based on who gets the first water. So if I am first water, I will be, assuming you're facing north, I will be the left enumeration because I don't need a stack for the second water, whereas the other healer does. If you're not the water stack, then you run to the right enumeration, so you can be ready to step right into the water without having to do a lot of movement. That's the only change.
Does second thunder go off? Sorry. I'm sorry, I interrupted the fuck out of you.
When it's always when the water goes off. They're always at the same time.
The first water?
So the first water is when the first thunder goes off. Second water is when second thunder goes off. It's always together.
It's always at the same time as the book. So basically, Talia, are you curious about the second thunder? Like how that works?
Yeah, you have it passing between both tanks?
Yeah, so the way it works is after you come back from mines, the tank comes back from mines. So for instance, has the Gunbreaker, who has Cruise Chaser running for mines, right? So the Dark Knight will cross along the wall to hit the tornado with the ice while the Gunbreaker runs through the bosses to get mines. And then all you have to do as the Dark Knight in this scenario is you rotate back along the wall and the Gunbreaker runs back through the bosses to their position, and then you just stand next to each other and lightning will pass. That's it.
And it passes during the next water drop?
It'll pass during the second water drop. And then the tank that has it last, the tank that picked it up there, will pass it to the Dragoon at the end. It should always be the same person at the end, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
So basically we're just giving it to our melee at the end.
Yep, the melee
and
will
there's
rotate.
only the 3 passes.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The
We had
lightning
some-
shouldn't be a real issue because you guys will most of the time be right next to each other.
And the melee doesn't necessarily have to be in any of the waters. We just need to have like 4 people, right?
Yes, 4 people is ideal.
Like that's the only thing for that mechanic is that we just need 4 people.
It needs to be
Not
4
like-
people, but it can't be the previous water.
Right, the previous water like holder, which is the first healer. Okay.
The previous
And then from
water
then
holder
on,
will be next.
Well, we'll have the 3 range and
we have the first water holder take the last lightning.
You can do it that way.
Otherwise, there's a chance that the melee gets the water, right? Or is it just go to the other
melee
healer?
is just not in the second water.
Right, but what if they're the source?
What if they're the source?
Yeah,
If I
like,
remember right, in my last group, the melee wasn't in any water, I don't think.
they don't need to be.
is it? How does that delegate who gets water? Like, I know the first one is one.
The first one,
second
the first water
what?
is gonna be healer, and then the 3 ranges
Oh, because it passes it to someone in the stack, right?
in the stack. Yes.
Right. So as long as he's not in the first one, he can't get the second one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
okay.
he'll never. Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
just healer and 3 ranges,
That works.
and it's other healer and
The
then
3
it's
ranges. It's one of the 3
Also-
ranges. Yeah.
That's also kind of perfect because then we give Aaron the easy job.
Yeah.
The main thing there is that the first one might be a 3 stack, but you have a soil and a deploy.
No, the first
So
one's gonna be a 4 stack.
It might not be if the range gets lightning. Then you can only have 2 in there.
Oh yeah, because
Anyone can get lightning. Any DPS can get lightning. So that's
yeah,
fine with
no,
the 3
no,
stack.
no, that's true. That's true. That's true.
3 stack is totally survivable. You have a soil on every single one of them. And as long as we are topped off, you have a sucker on each one. You have a deploy on the first one. 3